I never thought I'd be the kind of person who would destroy their own family, but here we are. It all started 2 years ago when my father died. He wasn't a perfect man, but he loved me and I loved him. My mother has always been complicated. She could be warm one moment and icy the next. And when Dad died, that icy side took over completely. At the funeral, she barely spoke to me. Instead, she hovered around my older brother, Daniel, the golden child, the one who could do no wrong, the one who had real potential, according to her. I've always been the artsy disappointment. I tried to ignore it. I was grieving too hard to care about her favoritism. But then, the will was read. Dad left me his old house. Not the biggest thing, but it was his. It was where I grew up, where I painted my first mural on the bedroom wall. Daniel got Dad's savings account. Fair split, I thought. Except, 2 months later, I found out the house wasn't really mine anymore. Mom had convinced me to sign some paperwork because taxes are complicated. Turns out she'd tricked me into transferring ownership to Daniel. When I confronted her, she said, "You'll understand when you're older." I'm 27. I am older. Daniel just shrugged and said, "It's better this way." Better for who? Not for me. I moved into a crappy apartment, the kind with peeling paint, weird smells in the hallway, and neighbors who screamed at each other at 3 a.m. Meanwhile, Daniel renovated my childhood home into some Pinterest-perfect palace. I tried to cut contact, I really did. But Mom kept finding reasons to update me. She'd send me photos of family dinners, without me. Christmas, Thanksgiving, even my own birthday, they all celebrated together. Last year, things escalated. Daniel got engaged. To my best friend Sarah and I had been inseparable since high school. She knew everything about me, my fears, my dreams, even my insecurities about Mom's favoritism. When she told me she was dating someone, she left out the small detail that it was my own brother I found out when they posted their engagement photos on Facebook. And there in the background of one shot was my mural, the one I painted at 16. The one in Daniel's house. Now I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I just froze. Something in me snapped that day, and I decided if my family wanted me out of their lives, I'd give them a reason to regret it. For the next 6 months, I played nice. I congratulated Daniel and Sarah. I even offered to help with the wedding planning. They ate it up thinking I'd finally moved on. What they didn't know was that I had a plan. Sarah's always been careless with her phone. One night, while we were catching up over wine, she left it unlocked on the counter. I didn't go looking for anything, but what I saw popped up in a notification and nearly made me choke. It was a text from someone named M, and it read, "Can't wait for you to be my wife instead." I opened the conversation, hundreds of messages, photos, plans to run away, together after she secured the money from the wedding. M was Michael Daniel's best man, and the best man was also the man sleeping with his bride-to-be. I took screenshots of everything, backed them up in 3 different places, and then I waited. The wedding was set for June, big fancy outdoor affair, hundreds of guests, Mom in a custom gown, Daniel looking like a magazine cover. When the officiant asked if anyone had objections, I raised my hand. Loud and clear, I said, "I do," silence, then gasps. Then I walked up, pulled my phone from my purse, and handed it to Daniel. He scrolled. His face went pale. Sarah tried to grab the phone, but I pulled out another one. Back up. I looked right at Mom. "This is why you didn't invite me to anything. This is the family you protected." And then I turned to the crowd.